Squats are an excellent exercise. I mean, some people roll their eyes at them when I say that. Some people say I'm too old for that. Well, you do it every day. Getting up off a chair, getting up off a toilet, that's a squat. Now, it is important for you to be really good at the proper biomechanics of a squat. Now, a squat is a compound movement, which means it involves multiple joints to move simultaneously. We talked about when we were doing the deadlifts for the erector spinae that your pelvis and the low back are one, and the movement happens at the hips. You'll notice that this will play a crucial role in you being able to do a squat correctly, because when I have someone squat, a lot of times what I see is this. It looks pretty normal, right? But look how far my knees are ahead of my feet. So it's no longer just about low back health at this point. We got to take care of the knees too. So a proper way to do a squat, what it should look like is when you do a squat, your knees should be above your feet. It shouldn't be like this. It should be more like this. When I have my patients do these, everybody feels like, okay, I'm gonna fall back. It's kind of like you're sticking your butt way out, like you're gonna sit on something, right? Now, in order for you not to want to fall backwards like that, to counteract the weight, to counterbalance the weight, your torso needs to go forward. And see, by this point, we know how to do that correctly. That happens at the hips, not at the low back. So during a squat, the knees, the hips have to work simultaneously to take the stresses off not only the low back, but also the knees as well. So this is what it'll look like. It actually helps to have your hands in front of you to give it some weight that way also. Is you're gonna be sticking your butt way out this way. That's the first movement right here, right? Look, happens at the hips, right? Now, from here, your butt is going back as my torso is going forward to counterbalance the weight, and you're gonna lower yourself. Now, it is important at this point to think about the muscles we're using, right? The quadriceps, the hamstrings, the calves, the glutes, the erector spinae, and yes, your abdominals. Your abdominals are involved in pretty much everything, right? So it is important for you to tighten all of these things. And one of the things I go over is never let the muscle rest, right? And that's why squat is such an excellent exercise. It works so many different muscle groups. So keep all of these tight the entire time. Keep it engaged, right? So I'm here, I'm going down. No need to go down too far. So all my muscles are engaged at this point. I'm going up. Now I'm not gonna go up all the way because it's gonna allow my muscles to rest. There's no stress, right? So right here, nice and slow, going up. I'm actively thinking about all of these muscle groups. You're gonna forget. I mean, you're gonna wanna relax some of these muscle groups. That's okay. Just think about it and just go ahead and squeeze them again and try to keep them engaged the entire time you're doing your squats. As you get good at this, what comes next is being able to load weight while you do these squats, right? Because what good is your low back if you can't load weight on it? And so you'll notice the more you can do weighted squats, the more you'll be able to do things like carry heavy things, right? It requires a lot of strength in the abdominals and the glutes to be able to carry something in front of you. And so the strengthening stuff, I mean, is a lot more practical than people think. The stronger you get, not only will you hurt less, you'll be able to do more and also maximize the longevity of these joints. That's phase 3.